I am so glad to get to spend a few moments with you today. In today's video, I'm really excited for today's video. I think I have one that you're gonna like. I think that I have a dupe for my lovely, beloved LaMer foundation. So guys, if you will recall, the LaMer Soft Fluid Foundation, this is a very good foundation, but guys, it's very expensive. So if you will recall, the LaMer Soft Fluid Foundation, it comes in a lovely glass bottle. It costs $120 for this foundation. This foundation has a lot of skin-loving ingredients, including hyaluronic acid and caffeine, and of course, LaMer's miracle broth inside. The longer that you wear this foundation, the better it looks on your skin, and I can attest to that. It does. It is beautiful, absolutely beautiful on your skin. It is one of my favorite foundations, except it is way out of my budget. I bought this once. I wanted to see what all the hype was all about. Is it really that good? It's really good. But is it worth $120? And that's definitely a subjective question that you're going to have to ask yourself. It is a beautiful foundation. It is one of my favorite foundations, but if I could find something that was a dupe for this at the drugstore for a whole lot cheaper, I'd definitely be game for buying that. This is a lot of money for 1 ounce of product. So if you want to see what I have found that I believe does just that, dupes the LaMer Soft Fluid Foundation, just keep watching. We're getting into it right now. Okay guys, I am going to be showing you another one of my favorite foundations, and I have been using this foundation alongside the LaMer and testing this out for about a week and a half, 2 weeks now, and I am so impressed. I have had, I told you that I was going to start shopping my stash, that I was really not going to be buying the makeup and making the makeup purchases like I had been. It's just senseless. It's just senseless to me. So, you know, you have to do what you feel is right for your budget, but for my budget, it's just not right now. And I've canceled a lot of my recurring makeup purchases by the way of subscription boxes, and I am just putting the brakes on my makeup purchases. So I am being very selective on what I purchase to bring into my collection by the way of those smaller items that's really going to accessorize my makeup collection and make what I already have really look fantastic. Just like you would accessorize your wardrobe and take those same pieces that are maybe older pieces but add some new accessories to it, like a scarf, a belt, maybe even a new pair of shoes, a jacket, a pair of earrings, a necklace, something like that to really zhuzh it up and make it all new again. And I'm doing the same thing with my closet. So the foundation, as I've been shopping my stash, that's been sitting there, it's been sitting there in my stash, it's been sitting in my foundation drawer, and I just pulled it out, and for some reason I just paired the two of these together. It was just the right timing, the stars aligned, and guys, it's amazing at what a dupe this is. It is the Pacifica It is the Pacifica A Light Clean Foundation. It is 100% vegan and cruelty-free. Now there are some differences in the two foundations. One being, the main one being that this does not have any sunscreen to it, whereas the LaMer does provide you with an SPF of 20. that does not matter to me at all, because I am always going to be using SPF before I put on my foundation, because you would have to put on so much foundation to put on enough to get your SPF benefits from your foundation that it really just doesn't matter to me. So I'm always going to be putting on something else. And as a matter of fact, the SPF that I have been loving is this clear, I'm not really sure how you say it, but it is the Daily Face and Body SPF 40 UVA UVB sunscreen, mineral based, cruelty free, and it is an absolute beautiful sunscreen. I love the sunscreen. It is mineral based and it just dries down. I have it on. You can't even tell. It's not tinted whatsoever, but you cannot tell. Within seconds, it just blends into your skin. And it does not leave any white cast behind. I just love it. This is so good. It has really taken the place of my Make Prim sunscreen. This is such a good product. Now, this was gifted to me by this company back quite a while back, but I just keep on using it and using it and I'm just in love with it. It's a really good product, but it just dries down so nice. It's a moisturizing sunscreen. I cannot say enough good things about it. So once I'm done with this, which I'm getting low, I will definitely be repurchasing this. So they've got me hooked. I'm going to do this side of my face with the LaMer foundation. I'm going to do this side of my face with the Pacifica Clean a Light foundation. Now, in the LaMer, I use the shade Linen 13. This is what it looks like. This is what the Pacifica foundation looks like. It's a really pretty bottle. It's cruelty-free, it's vegan, it's a clean foundation. So there is no drying alcohols in this one either, just like there's none in the LaMer. It's silicone, paraben, phthalates, talc, BHA, BHT, and petroleum free. This is right at the $16 price point, whether you get it from Target or whether you get it from Ulta. Right now at Ulta, it is buy one, get one 40% off. It comes in 26 shades. My shade range, now this is the one thing that I will warn you about. You may need to go in store to find your match, because my shade range is 32WL. And 32WL is described as, yes, it's light to medium with an olive undertone is the way that my shade is described. And I've never bought anything for an olive undertone in my life, but this matches me so well. And this is what it looks like. So this is the LaMer. And this is the Pacifica. So the shade looks so similar between the two. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go in, I'm going to use IT Cosmetics brushes on each. I'm going to use the Love is the Foundation brush for my LaMer. And I'm going to use the Star brush for my Pacifica. And I'm going to let you see and you be the judge. So I'm just going to go in and pick up the LaMer with this brush. And the Pacifica claims to be a satin finish, and it does have a little bit of glow, which I love, and that is the only difference that I see, is it has just a little bit more of a glowy finish than my LaMer. I have the window open today. It's such a beautiful day here in Indianapolis. Oh, it's kind of, well, it's kind of overcast outside, but it's just nice to hear the kids playing and the birds chirping. It's just really nice. So I do have, if you can hear that, sorry, but it's just wonderful to me to be able to hear some of the actual sounds from outside. I just feel a little stir crazy from being cooped up in the house so much. I have been trying to go for a walk. How about you? How are you guys doing? Okay, now I'm going to get my star brush. I'm going to grab my Pacifica. And the other thing is that I feel like the Pacifica, it takes less product. So those are two differences. I am so in love with this Pacifica foundation, and this shade is so perfect. That's the one thing that I can say about the LaMer, is that it really matches my skin tone better than any other foundation I have. And this Pacifica is so good. With my Blendiful, just right here, I'm really loving patting out my makeup and just helping it really sink in. So I don't apply my makeup with this, but I stamp my makeup with this. This is my LaMer side. This is the Pacifica side. What do you think? I really think it looks pretty good, especially for $104 savings. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of cha-ching. I'm really happy with it. I know I can never buy that LaMer again, but I'm okay with that now that I found this Pacifica. I was really knowing that I had to go ahead and use up my LaMer. I don't want it to get old and spoil. I knew I was going to run out, but I'm going to be okay with that because I'm going to replace it with this Clean a Light foundation, and then whenever I want something to wear like the LaMer, then I'll just reach for that. In finish and in shade range, I'm really excited about this. Okay, I'm just gonna put on a little bit of bronzer, and I'm just gonna use the cream bronzer. From Milk Makeup, right over the top of those powder products. Right over the top. Just like you're not supposed to do. And then I just put a little bit of lighter lip gloss right in the center of my lips, just to kind of make them look a little bit bigger. Put a little bit of brow gel, and then I'll just go in with what's left right here on my brush, just to give a little bit of shading to my eye. A real easy, comfortable, natural, no makeup look. We have the LaMer side. We have the Pacifica side. So yeah, you let me know what you think. And you're saving yourself $104. That's pretty good to me. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Do you have the LaMer foundation? Do you like it? It's a little bit too expensive for you. It's definitely too expensive for me. I do have it, but I can't afford it. How does that happen? Okay, I have enjoyed my time with you today. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. If you would like to subscribe to my channel but you haven't, it's really easy. All you got to do is click on the subscribe button down below, and I look forward to finding more dupes for you soon. But until then, mwah, smooches everybody. Bye-bye for now.